Dokkan just announced the live broadcast stream for the New Year's units. It's gonna happen on the early morning of Christmas morning. Off rip, Himothy. We can let's just have a good time on Christmas, and then we can get into Dokkan. All right, I would let's try to spend the time with the fam. All right. Anyway. Yeah. So they just announced the stream. This is going to show probably the overall theme of the celebration, content, and then obviously most importantly, the units that we're going to be receiving. And let's just get out the way. Off rip, bro. I feel like it's gotta be Mini Super Saiyan 3 from Daima. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. I know everyone has probably already seen the tweet by now that Super Saiyan 3 has been in like almost every New Year's that it skips a year and it'll be Super Saiyan 3. I'm kind of playing into the case, but at the same time, I feel like this is probably a 70% chance for a lock of Daima. I don't think it's adults. I think everyone at this point has pretty much just went ahead and locked them in for Annie. I wouldn't be upset if the adults showed up right here, just because I'd be happy they're in game. But at this point, how are you gonna wait almost a full year, and we're almost close to anniversary, and then you're just gonna make them TURs? I feel like everyone would ride it. But yeah, I think it's Mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku probably versus maybe they do want to do like a tag Do and Ku. Because if we think like Goma, who came out literally last month. To me, like, Goma's done for. I think we're not getting another Goma until like a year or two from now. They gave him like this form, and then he has his little giant form transformation. They're not gonna drop any mini Goma, because if they drop a mini Goma with an active or anything, he's just gonna transform into like what this card is. I feel like Goma's done, so I'm gonna shoot my lock in for Mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku Daima with like a tag, Do and Ku. I think it'd be pretty cool. I think this guy could carry. He does a lot in the show. He has like, does he have 2 full episodes? Or you think he just has 1 full episode of Super Saiyan 3? But still, it's a full episode. And if you look, the only really hype things from Daima wise that we finally got Mini Super Saiyan 4. Like, just as a October Dokkan Fest, cool. I don't care that they just slid him in. We just need him. We got Mini Super Saiyan 4. I'm glad he came as a TUR. I'm sure you could probably just say worldwide. It's probably. It could be him as an LR. Why not? I know they left out a bunch of stuff. We've got Mini Super Saiyan 4. Last year's New Year's, which was this version of Goku and Glorio. I think. Did this come out? I think this might have came out like 2 months after this episode came out. So he was kind of hot to start off the Daima units, and this guy was pretty good. Okay, he starts off with like a 2 mil attack stat, but that's kind of sucky. But the big time units, I don't even know if Mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta was a thing when this unit came out. So, but it's just weird how fast these guys dropped compared to their episode release date, and then we're still just waiting on everything else from the show, basically. We've got that Goku. Those are Gokus, and then obviously Goma we talked about. If it is not Mini Super Saiyan 3, this is where I kind of want to start going into my other predictions. If it is not Daima right here, my first one's gonna be a redo of, I think it might have been 2020. Might have been 2020 or 2019 New Year's, which was Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 2 that transformed into Super Saiyan 3 Goku. The only reason why I have this as a guess is because, for one, this is like almost the only 2022 unit that has not EZA'd besides like Raditz and Resurrection F, which I'll get to him in a minute. And we this year haven't really gotten anything Majin Buu Saga besides like the start of the anniversary, which was the Vegito unit. I mean, since then we've had what? I mean, the worldwide Gohan, which I mean, yeah, it's Boo Saga, but I mean Saga. Um, so they've kind of dropped a lot of stuff this year. Besides Boo Saga, we've obviously hit GT. I don't think we're getting a super slot here. Well, I'll basically recorrect myself in a minute, but I think this is a very good chance for this to be redone, and I'd be pretty cool with it. I'm pretty excited for what his EZA is. I think he still has one of the best intros in the game. And we have EZA, Vegeta, and Trunks out right now, so I mean, this will just be a little cool buff for him as well. As my last probably guess of what the unit could be, I'm gonna assume Resurrection F, because again, this other than this guy, Mars Vegeta and Raditz the GOAT, they have not EZA'd, and I feel like this could be a pretty cool slot. Like obviously with these guys, this is one of the first units I thought of immediately when we got the tag mechanic in the 10th year. I mean, because I mean, they could just redo all these duo units before the tag unit came out, just redo them all over. I think this could be an LR. They have a lot of good animation quality from the movie. Again, Golden Frieza, he EZA'd this year as well, and I mean, I think this is a pretty good prime candidate. Just redoing this whole celebration and touch on this movie or saga, because I mean, this would just be lit, bro. I mean, this would be clean. And because the other options I don't want to touch on are Namek and Superhero. I do not see Namek or Superhero being here due to, I think these are good chances of anniversary. Again, aside from like part 1 or part 2, whichever part, I think one of those parts is guaranteed adult Super Saiyan 4 and adult Super Saiyan 3 from Daima. And I think leaving part 2 up to either Namek versus Frieza, or redoing Superhero, like a transforming beast and like a transforming Piccolo, or redo Gammas. I mean, because we have really yet to see a lot from Superhero, and the Gammas are waiting on their Easy 8. So I just don't think they will be here. I think these are two good candidates for a part of the anniversary. So yeah, again, I feel like we are getting Mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Mainly just trying to say I think we are getting Diamond for sure for this slot, but we will see on the 25th.